Now at 4:30, growing concerns over the measles as the number of cases continues to rise here in Chicago.
Most cases are tied to a migrant shelter. Now the city is ramping up vaccination. CBS 2's Sabrina Franz is in the newsroom for us. And Sabrina, two of those diagnosed with measles are CPS students.
Joe, that's true. And we've just learned that the state of Illinois has stepped in to shelter families in a quarantine in a Chicago area hotel. 26 households, 98 family members, including 48 children, will be there for 21 days. No one else aside those families are staying in that shelter. Right now, there are 10 confirmed cases of measles in the city of Chicago. 8 of them have been traced back to the same migrant shelter in Pilsen. 2 of those 8 are CPS students, and we're told asylum seekers enrolled in CPS can be exempt from receiving the vaccine at all.
Sí, todas personas le pusieron su respectiva vacuna.
Ariel Jaripe Oliva just arrived in Chicago yesterday. He tells us he and everyone staying at the city's landing zone have gotten vaccinated against measles. The mayor has touted a recent vaccination rate of 100% at that intake center, part of a huge push to get people vaccinated as this outbreak continues. This as the number of measles cases traced back to the city's largest migrant shelter in Pilsen continues to rise. Ariel and his family are hoping to move into a shelter like the one in Pilsen, where we're told the residents exposed to measles who are sick or who are high risk, like pregnant women, have been moved into hotels placed in quarantine. The Centers for Disease Control has sent a field team of 7 people to assist in stopping the spread. We spoke to the director for the National Center for Immunization and Respiratory Diseases at the CDC, who explained that what we're seeing right now is not comparable to what we saw in the beginning of 2020.
So I think when you look at this, it's an outbreak. We've had more than 3 cases. Why is 3 cases plus equal to a measles outbreak? Because we don't want to have any. So we really are trying to approach zero tolerance of measles in the U.S. because we want to keep it eliminated. So we have a very low bar for calling an outbreak, and so this qualifies. I think that what's really important is measles is not COVID. So we have a very high level of immunity in the population. This is not a foe that is new to us. It is a foe that we know, and we know how we can prevent it.
Now, all of this is happening while many migrants are up against a deadline to move out of shelter. On Saturday, the city plans to move people out, and they have the option to reapply for shelter if they head back to the landing zone. And there are many unanswered questions about all of this. We've asked the mayor's office how many people are impacted, about what happens when people return to that landing zone. What does that reapplication process look like? And no word yet from them. We'll keep you posted. In the newsroom, Sabrina Franz, CBS 2 News.